Hi guys, so I welcome you all to this video where we'll be discussing on Langflow and how you can make use of this tool to quickly develop AI applications or develop AI solutions with little to no expertise in uh, coding or AI related coding. So yeah, it's a very great tool because it's a low code, no code platform for developing rapid AI applications. Uh, the solutions which are generated, the underlying code you can make use of that and integrate with your existing application. So you can visit this website langflow.org. It has various information of uh, integrations which are possible under one platform, and you can make use of that. So you can visit the documentation about it has the information of how to start. So better to install this uh, library locally in your virtual environment. It is also Langflow is a part of data stacks, so that is you can use the Langflow platform over cloud as well. But uh, for this particular hackathon, you have to use Langflow through your local machine only, and for that you require Langflow to be installed in your system. So before that, it's better to have a virtual environment so that the libraries do not conflict with your existing libraries. So because it has more than 300 plus dependencies, so better to create a virtual environment, and after activating that environment, uh, use this command to install Langflow. It will take some time because for the first time it takes time to install all those dependencies, and after you are done with that, you have to uh, run Langflow using this command, python name langflow run. And once you're done, you can access the application locally on 7860 port. So after you're done with that, uh, you can essentially check uh, Langflow. It will look something like this. Let me show you. This will be the landing page, but I will talk about all these details here. So this was the installation. Uh, After you're done installation, just visit this website AI Devs India. So it has the information of the event, the hackathon. So do visit all these tabs. It talks about the prizes, the perks. They are doing it for the second time. Earlier they had conducted the hackathon uh, Brazil earlier this year. It was a great success. You can read up and watch up all upon that. Uh, you can refer to FAQs which you might have regarding the hackathon. Then you can refer to the tutorials where various creators have covered the tool and its various use cases. Uh, to register for the hackathon, you have to make use of your GitHub account. You have to register with your GitHub. You have to authenticate, and you will be then taken up to this Langflow project where you have to star mark the project without fail so that the Langflow team can validate your project submissions if you have star mark. So that will serve as an authentication. So these are the prerequisites for you to take part in the hackathon. Then all of the communication with respect to the hackathon will be uh, conducted over their Discord server, Discord community. So just follow this link and head over to the Discord server where first you will be taken up to this AI Devs India, I would say, group or channel, whatever. So in this channel, this check-in here channel, there is this one post which you have to uh, react with chain so that you can get all these channels enabled for you. By default, this won't be enabled. So you do make sure you do this chains reaction, and after that you need to visit this first challenge. So yeah, so this uh, hackathon is basically 3 to 4 weeks long. So we are nearing the first week. We are about to complete the first week. That is this 1st September, end of the day only. And the first week covers prompt engineering. Second week covers retrieval augmented generation, that is RAGs, and third week covers the agents. And the prizes are distributed week wise as well. Uh, Based on the performance in all these 3 weeks, uh, candidates will be chosen for the final week of the hackathon. So the first week is on the prompt engineering. So the first challenge talks about challenge one channel talks about that. So you need to download these two files. The first one is the input file. The second one is the essentially what we call flow, which is a JSON file. The input file here is a markdown file. But since we are talking about LLM and this AI application, it could be a text file also. But the use case is to uh, process this markdown into a textual format. So which I'll show you. But these are the two files which you need to have it with you. So once you are done downloading these files, uh, in your Langflow dashboard, you have to upload the flow, that JSON file. I have already uploaded, so this, let me show you this one. So uh, yeah, it will look something like this. This is called a flow, where you have various components which you need to chain together. You can run each component, and that component individually will be running when you do that. But if you run the last one, since every component is chained sequentially, so the previous component also will get triggered, and because these have dependency on that, so everything will be running in sequence. So first you have to upload that. If you can look closely, I have uploaded that input file, which was a markdown file, using this upload button. Okay. uh, the next one is the parsing data, so you don't necessarily need to do anything here. So it is basically converting that markdown into textual format, so you are fine here. This is actually the part where your skills are tested and you have to experiment with various prompting techniques. One more point is that that readme file, or that basically markdown file, sorry, you can upload in your Google Colab account, and you can paste it in the markdown cells. So that content I have pasted, and you can practically see the what does the input look like and what does it talk about. And this also serves as a guide. If you are starting with prompt engineering, you can go through whole of the content, and you can make use of this file itself to come up with the prompt which you require for the uh, week one challenge submission. So you can go through this whole file, and there are techniques mentioned here which you can make use of in your actual uh, event. So uh, that file is processed into text, and you come up with prompt. uh, Make sure you populate this OpenAI. So in this component, the OpenAI key you have to populate, and for that you again have to go back to your uh, Discord, and you will see this announcement tab under AI Devs India. There will be some uh, OpenAI keys mentioned, so you can copy any one of those and you can paste it in your notepad, and from there on you can paste it in this field. Make sure the model is GPT-4o mini only, and then you can see this chat output. You don't have to do anything here. This is the very important component, LangWatch evaluator. So you see your prompt is connected with this LangWatch evaluator in the context data field, and the output of the generation is connected with your chat output. So keep these values as is. You need to update your email ID. You can use the email ID and your name. And when you run this flow, when you run this component essentially, then the whole flow is completed, and you can have multiple multiple runs based on multiple prompts. The final one will be considered for your challenge one submission. So make sure your prompts are at the last stage, where you do not want to change the prompts. You have a satisfactory, you are getting satisfactory results. Your prompt is in good shape, uh, so that whenever is the last run that you are doing, you will be able to save that information with you, and that will be considered for your final solution. So let me show you. Let me complete one run. So let me just run this. So if you see, it is sequentially executing. Currently it is considering the whole input OpenAI, and it is running. So after this chat input, you can view, after this is executed, you can view its result in this playground button. You could also do this you can say run button here, but I use the UI instead of this chat. So this is the output. You can see, uh, basically the summarization related task was mentioned in the prompt, that you have to you are a zero shot summarizer, you have to summarize, so it has done accordingly. So you see its output is going to the evaluator, and your prompt, you can also see what is the prompt using these eye icon. Okay, so this is the prompt. Okay, uh, you can read it up, like this was the this is the template essentially. uh, the output message of that template is passing to the evaluator. So the yeah, so the evaluator essentially, when it is executed, you can also see its output, and it talks about that the results are successful and the submission is actually complete when you done with the evaluation process. So you can copy that link, and you can see its result in the this particular link. If you see, you have to give your email ID. It was by default, so it's coming with that template, but you have to populate your email ID and name. This is must for your submission and consideration. So here it has all the details, like what was the prompt and what was the output. Okay, and after you're done with that, then the Langflow team will check your submission based on the criteria that they have with them. So yeah, I mean, fairly simple process. Make sure you keep the URL with you as well. It may be required. So yeah, this was the whole process. So after you're done with this, then uh, the announcement regarding the winners will be taking place. Uh, then we can go into second week of the challenge, which will be on the retrieval augmented generation, and then we are good to go. So yeah, I hope you got an idea of what this competition, what this challenge, what this tool essentially is all about, and how easy is it to uh, develop solutions with it. These components additionally are coming from these various sections. So you see all these components. So it has great variety of components. These models you see very impressive. New models are also present. The embeddings, lot many beta features, experimental also you can explore. So yeah, out of all these components for this challenge, we have some predefined flow, out of which we have to just consider this prompt one, and come up with a particular solution, right? And other tweakings, there is no bound on uh, tweaking other values, but the idea is the evaluation will be just on the prompt. So yeah, I hope you uh, found this tutorial, found this walkthrough easy to get you started with the challenge. So all the best. Uh, I'll hope to see you in the challenge. If you have any queries, do let me know in the comments, or let's connect over Discord community in the general channel, and we are good to go. So thank you so much. Hope to see you in the challenge. Thank you.